Hello children, how are you all? I hope you are good. Now here we are going to study yoga. Yoga helps us to maintain our health and it is also very useful to boost our immunity system. So therefore it is necessary to study and practice the yoga. The practice of yoga delivers a different type of pressure or strains to the different organs of the body. Naturally, the organs need to have strength and capacity to bear that strain. Otherwise, the strain may cause harm to the organs. So, in order to help those organs prepare and to be sure they have the necessary strength required, as well as to prepare the whole body for yogasana, certain preparatory movements have been developed. It has been shown that the study of yogasana is easier if it is done after proper practice of preparatory movements. So for that we need to follow some principles like there should not be any jerking or swinging while performing them. All movements should be very slow and smooth. And last one is quick and uncontrolled movements are strictly prohibited. All movements to be synchronized with proper breathing. And one more important thing is before doing yoga, it is necessary to have our stomach empty. Stomach should be empty. Okay, children? Understood? Now we will move towards preparatory movements. Understood? Okay.
Position. So as you can see, this is preparatory movement preposition. Before taking up any movement, the student should stand straight with a distance of 1 or 1.5 feet between their legs. The fingers of the hands should be straight together and placed by the sides of the thighs. The eyes should be looking straight ahead, fixed and parallel to the ground. The soles of the feet should be kept parallel and flat on the ground. This standing posture makes the movements and balancing of the body easier. Here, the breathing should be kept normal in this position. Understood, children? Now here, from the initial position, both the hands should be raised slowly above the head while inhaling. Inhaling should be continued until the hands reach above the head. The distance between the arms should be constant while performing the movement. And then, while exhaling, slowly start bending down forward from the waist until the palms of the hands touch the floor. Keep the hands in such a way that arms touch the ears and try to keep the head pressed towards the knees. Bend forward as much as possible without bending the knees. The exhalation should continue until the forward bend is complete, as you can see in diagram number 2. Now again, start inhaling and raise the body again from waist until it is back to position number 1, and the arms are straight above the head and body is standing straight. Now then, exhale slowly and slowly bring the arms back to the beside the legs as in initial position. Understood, children? This is our first type of preparatory movement. Now we will see second preparatory movement. So here, as you can see, first what we will do while inhaling, raise both the arms from beside the body until they are level with the shoulders. Inhalation should continue until the arms are parallel to the floor. Okay, as you can see in diagram number 1. Now, as you can see in diagram number 2, start exhaling slowly and bend forward from the waist and touch the left hand to the big toe of right foot. Okay, left hand to the big toe of right foot. So making sure to keep the right arm straight above the head and the knees straight, and the gaze should be on the fingers of the right hand above the student's head. This is a wrist twist. Understood, children? So as you can see in diagram number 2. Understood? Now again, while inhaling, raise the body back to the position 1 with arms parallel to the ground. Understood? Then again, start exhaling and bend your body and touch the right hand to the big toe of the left foot. Now right hand to the big toe of left foot. Understood? Keeping the left arm straight above the head so that both of the arms form the straight line. Now here gaze should be on the fingers of left hand above the head, as you can see in diagram number 4. Now again, while inhaling, raise the body back to position number 1. While exhaling, bring both the arms down back to the initial position, resting beside the body. Understood? So this was second type of preparatory movement. Now we will see third type of preparatory movement. So as you can see in diagram number 1, while inhaling, raise both the arms from the side and bring them to the shoulder level. Now as you can see in diagram number 2, while exhaling, turn the upper body from the west to the left. Turn as much as possible while keeping both the arms and the shoulders in the straight line, and being sure to keep the feet firmly planted on the floor and the knees straight. Understood? Now while inhaling, return to position number 1. That means as you can see in diagram number 1. Then again while inhaling, repeat this position number 2 to the right side. One times left side, second time right side. Then while inhaling, return to position number 1. And then while exhaling, bring both the arms down and back to the initial position, resting beside the body. Understood, children? Now we will see next type of preparatory movement. So as you can see in diagram number 1, while inhaling, bring the both hands to the wrist so that the fingers rest on the front of the wrist and the thumbs wrap around to the back. While inhaling, then start bending forward from the wrist as much as it is possible while keeping the knees straight. The bending and exhaling should be synchronized. Understood? Ideally, the head should be drawn in between the legs, as you can see in diagram number 2. Then again while inhaling, return to position number 1. Okay. Again while exhaling, while keeping the knees straight, remembering to keep balance, bend now backwards from the waist. Okay. Once forward, you have to bend forward, and next time you have to bend backward from the waist. Understood? After that, while inhaling, return to position number 1. Then while exhaling, bring the both hands down and back to the initial position, resting beside the body. Understood, children? Okay. Now we will see next type of preparatory movement. So as you can see in diagram number 1, while inhaling, bring the both hands to the waist. Okay. Then now here, while exhaling, bend the body and the head to the left. Now here, left. Keep the knees straight and do not bend backward or forward. And now here, pay attention to the right side of the body, which can become strained. Understood? Now again, while inhaling, come back to the position number 1, initial position. And then now we will do it with another side. That means while exhaling, bend the body and the head to the right side. Now we will see, we will now here pay attention to the left side of the body. Understood? Now that side can be strained. Understood? Then while inhaling, again return to position number 1, and then while exhaling, bring the both hands down back to their initial position, resting beside the body. Understood, children? Now we will going to see next type of preparatory. Now this is the next type of preparatory movement. Here as you can see in diagram number 1 and 2, while inhaling, bring the both hands to the waist. Understood? Now while exhaling, bend forward from the waist, as you can see in diagram number 2. Okay. Then while inhaling, rotate from the waist, keeping your back straight, to the left. From forward to, you have to rotate your waist to the left side. Then continue inhaling and rotate to the back. You have to rotate from the waist. Understood? As you can see, now while exhaling, further rotate to right. Understood? Then from back to right. Continue exhaling and rotate to the front. Understood? So as you can see in last diagram, that is diagram number 6, then again we will rotate our body to in anti-clockwise direction. That means again while inhaling, rotate your body to the right as previous diagram, and then continue inhaling and rotating to the back, then again exhaling, further rotate to left, and then continue exhaling and rotate to the front. Understood? Then continue exhaling and rotate to the front, and while inhaling, raise your upper body up from the waist to the straight back, returning to the position number 1. And lastly, while exhaling, bring both the hands down back to their initial position, resting beside the body. Have you understood, children? What we have to do here, while inhaling, we will bring both the hands to the waist, and while exhaling, we have to bend forward from the waist. From forward to, we will turn left side, then back, then right side, then front. Okay, this was one rotation, half rotation. And now we will do with anti-clockwise direction, from front side to the right, then to the back, and from back side to the left, and left to again front side. And while inhaling, come up, bring your body up, upper body to the upside, and while exhaling, keep bring your both the arms to the both hands to the down, back to the initial position. Have you understood, children? Okay. Now all remaining preparatory types of movements we will see in next video. Okay, take care of yourself. Bye bye. Thank you.